there, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my top tips and tricks for hiking as a family. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that me and my family spend almost every Shabbat going on a family hike. It's what we love to do. I call it #nature bathing because it is so relaxing, soothes the soul, and I just love it. And I have gotten so many questions about how to take little ones hiking, what I recommend, how to get started with it. So I wanted to make this video to share with you guys because hiking with kids is actually one of my favorite things to do with little ones. There's this quote that it takes the wild to calm the child. Being out in nature with toddlers or babies has this way of really calming them down, and it's one of the only times I say that me and my husband get a chance to just chat, the two of us, with our kids around, because they're so quiet and peaceful. They're just like chilled out in their little backpacks, and we also find ways to make it fun for the kids. So I want to share with you guys my tips and tricks on how to do that, the equipment that we have that really helps us along, a really awesome app that's great for hiking with kids. And yeah, so let's jump in. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Marian. I make videos about being a mom and being a Jewish mom. I would love it if you hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a big thumbs up if you like it. Alright, let's jump in. So the night before we go on our hike, I always lay everything out to make sure I have everything I need. Always hike in the morning. It's just the perfect time for our family. So we really like to wake up and get going right away. So that's why I make sure to pack it all the night before. So this is the most important thing when you're hiking with kids, is to have a hiking backpack. This one is by Kelty. It's from REI, and it's got this really nice spot for your kid to sit in. So our son is 3 and he really happily sits in here. Sometimes he hikes, but it's nice for him to be able to sit so we can go on longer hikes as well. So it's got little straps for his feet to go in, a really cozy little section for him to sit, and these straps at the top so he can't fall out. And then it's got this pocket in the back, which is where we put everything you're gonna see here that we're not wearing. Okay, then for my baby, he's 8 months old. We've been hiking with him pretty much since he was born, and I always use the Ergo 360 carrier. It's awesome. I still carry him on my tummy, front facing or back facing, depending on if he's awake or napping. But we have had this carrier for 2 kids so far. Absolutely love it. Highly recommend it. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's the sound of a happy, quiet baby. Yeah! Okay, now for the little fun part. So I always take 2 bags with me. These are just reusable snack bags, and I'll open them up and show you guys what's inside. So in the first bag are snacks, and you'll notice something. I always have 2 of everything, and it's not because I have 2 kids, because they're at such different ages, they're not really eating the same things. It's because I found with little ones that when they like something, sometimes they want a second of it, and they want the exact same thing they had before. So I always carry 2 of things. And then here is my top tip for hiking with kids, is to bring lollipops. If you want a kid to sit quietly and just listen to nature, I highly recommend a lollipop. Of course, Max jumps out of the backpack and we run around with him and play and interact with nature, as you'll see in the video, but sometimes we just want him to sit quietly in the backpack, and the lollipop always does the trick for us. And then I always take a bag of wipes. I keep it separate from this bag, which has spare clothes. I'll show you guys in a second, because wipes have moisture in them, obviously. If you put them tightly in a bag like this with spare clothes, sometimes they can make everything wet. So I've made that mistake too many times. I highly recommend carrying wipes, not just if you have kids in diapers, but because your hands get messy, things get messy. Definitely take wipes, and then also some hand sanitizer. Okay, let me show you guys what I pack for a backup. Okay, so in this little bag, we fold up 2 diapers, a full change of outfit for my baby, and a change of pants for my older son, because he's potty trained. If worse comes to worse and there's an accident, we can always give him a spare pair of pants, but that's all we really need. By the way, these 2 bags are from Amazon. Like I said, they're just reusable snack bags, so I will link them, and I'll link all the other stuff. Most of it's from REI. This is also from Amazon. I just mentioned it because I always take pictures of our family hike for Instagram, and I love capturing the memories, of course. So I really like having this tiny little grip tripod, because I actually use it to grip onto trees and stuff like that while we're in nature, and then I'm able to get a shot of all 4 of us even when no one else is around. And then I just want to show you guys how we bundle our baby when it's cold out, because it's really important to remember that even though you get hot when you're out and hiking, they're just sitting there in a carrier barrier, so they don't have that natural body heat to stay warm from the exercise. So it's always important to bundle up your kids more than you bundle yourself. So this is just a North Face onesie. It covers feet and hands. We love it. Again, have used it with both kids. I actually have it in 2 different sizes, so definitely one of our most loved winter and fall items. So I put my baby in this when we're hiking with him. And then the last thing I want to mention is just my hiking shoes. I get asked them about them a lot on Instagram. These are Merrell's. They are a little bit dirty, but yes, absolutely love them. I honestly think they're the most comfortable hiking shoes, and I invest in a good pair of Smart Wool socks. These are like $20. They're definitely expensive for socks, but they keep your feet dry and not sweaty, so that's really important to me. And last thing, I almost forgot to show, I always bring a Nalgene water bottle. This one me and my husband share, and then I bring this one for my son. His is a Camelback one, so always make sure to have water with you, of course. And that is everything we take with us to go hiking with kids. Who's ready to go on a hike? Are you ready? Max, are you ready? What's your favorite part about hiking?
Eating lollipops.
Eating lollipops. Told you, number 1 tip, bring lollipops. All right, let's go. So while everyone's relaxed, I just want to tell a little story about All Trails. This video is not sponsored, but whenever we're hiking, we always get stopped on the trail and get asked about how much further things are, or how much longer, or how high up are things. And I'm always like, download the app. And everyone always like, why are you pushing this app on me? But I'm serious, it makes such a difference, because it's really important to know how much farther you have and how high up you have to go, and if you're near the end or not near the end. And even though where we usually hike in Maryland, Virginia, the trails are really well marked, it is so easy to step off the trail. And even though we hike all the time, it's happened to us, and I'm always like, let's pull up the map, let's make sure we're on the right track, because if you get off the trail, it is really hard to get back on sometimes, way harder than you would think, and it can add so much extra time to your hike, and then you're walking through stuff that's not a trail, which is really hard. Yeah, I definitely really recommend making sure you're staying on the trail by using the app while you're hiking. So right now, I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up, but I know that we're going to be turning off this main road and getting into the main portion of our hike. But as you can see, it's really hard to know, like, is it that bridge right there? Do we just turn off in the middle of nowhere? So what I really love about this is that the GPS shows you like exactly where you're supposed to turn. So for a hike like this, where I know we're not going to do the full thing, it's really nice I can see our pace and how much we still want to go, so that way I can see, like, if we really want to get to this one point in the hike near the water or whatever, how long about it will take us to get there, if we should turn around before that. So what's also nice about the app is, I don't know if you can see that on my phone, I just got a reminder, I just got a notification that we're off route. So yeah, we need to check our map and stay en route. Don't worry, we'll get back on. But yeah, it's really nice. You get that notification pop up if you go off the trails. You having fun on your hike, mister? You can help us find a trail marker?
I already saw one.
You already saw one. So one of our favorite things to do with Max, because he's 3, is to find the trail markers, which are, if you haven't seen them before, lines painted on the trees to make sure, so that you know you're on the, which if you haven't seen them before, are lines painted on the tree. And there's always a color for the trail. So if there's like 2 trails, there'll be 2 different colors for the trails. Did you guys find a stick?
We found a stick.
So another one of their favorite trail activities is to find a big stick and bonk the trees. And then we just talk about the leaf changing colors and the sounds they make and the things we hear. We look out for birds and for deer and for all sorts of things. And then after a while, everyone just gets really quiet. And then Mom and Dad talk about fun stuff, like budgets and what we need to do the next week. And then just nice conversation too. What's over there? A trail marker.
What is that, Max?
A trail marker.
A trail marker. There it is.
What color is it?
Blue.
Blue.
lollipop is green.
That's right.
And this lollipop is red.
It's a lot of
Lots of
colors.
colors to see here. So yeah, we are on the blue/silver gray trail. So that's it. Those are my tips and tricks for getting started hiking as a family. I hope you guys enjoy some wonderful fall hikes this year. If you do, definitely tag me on Instagram. I'd love to see your family hiking photos or your solo hiking photos or nature photos. I love it all. So that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.